I got a Desi feeling. I got a Desi feeling. Yeah.
What is up, CineDesis? Welcome back. I'm Achara KIRK, joined by Andrew Flash Gordon.
What's up?
And today we're checking out a teaser and a trailer for Tarla, which is a Zee5 original film. I wasn't sure if it was a movie or a show, but this is a film. It's coming out on Zee5, and it stars Huma Qureshi, who I feel like I know her through a lot of trailers and stuff that I've seen, but I'm not sure if I've actually seen her in a movie. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I do know that she has worked with Zack Snyder on his, I forget the name of the movie. It was like a Netflix zombie.
Dawn of the Dead, Army of the Dead?
The latest one.
Moon?
In
Rebel
Vegas.
Of the Moon? Oh,
that was set in Vegas with Dave Bautista.
I think that's Army of the Dead.
I remember all the things. I do not remember the names. That's very useful, Achara KIRK. But oh well, we can't all be perfect. So you guys, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell icon, all notifications, and upvote this video. If you're enjoying what you're watching, let's get into it. I love that you're like so ready. You're like, yeah.
I learned that from Jab. Le Jabby.
Le jab jab.
कहते हैं हर कामयाब आदमी के पीछे एक औरत होती है.
I have heard this.
और हर कामयाब औरत के पीछे
Is?
There's a story. I knew it.
It's like, I don't need no man.
लाइफ में कुछ करना है.
Wow, that's yummy.
It does.
हाँ, अभी क्या करना है वो अभी मालूम नहीं है, but कुछ तो करना है.
Oh my gosh.
रोटी गोल ही क्यों होती है?
Why? What? I wanted to know why.
They're like, you gotta watch the movie to discover.
Welcome to home Tarla cooking class.
Oh my goodness. Food! I must watch this. But if I do watch this, it's not going to be on an empty stomach. I can't watch movies about food. Like, there's a movie with Jon Favreau, Chef. You ever see that one?
Oh, yeah, I love that film.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Because of that movie, I have a rule. I cannot watch films about food or anything making food on an empty stomach. It don't work.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Then you could not watch anime then, because anime has so much food in it. But this looks so cute. It has like a lot of things that I enjoy. I love a period film. I also love kind of movies about women doing things, you know? That seems so generic. Women doing things, as if they don't ever do things. But it's like, you know, she's living in a time period where I would imagine, especially in India, like probably women aren't really, you know, working outside of the home and stuff. And so she's taking her talent with cooking and making, I'm assuming, a business out of it. And so I imagine like the whole story is going to be about how she goes from housewife to boss, and I love that.
Yeah, and that was kind of my interpretation as well. I was kind of getting like a Martha Stewart type of vibe where she's gonna like be like an entrepreneur after she learns like the you know, the justifications of how to cook just normal, and then like turn it into a big scoping thing, like maybe be an inspiration for many other, not only women but just people in general. Like, hey, you can start anything from something you love, and I love to cook.
It's like Martha Stewart without the crime.
Yes, so no crime in this one, please.
I don't think so. But let's check out this trailer, the full-length trailer for it.
मेरा तो मानना है कि खाना बनाने वाले के इमोशंस खाने में मिल ही जाते हैं.
अभी ये खा के तेरे को लूज मोशन ना हुए ना, मारो नाम पर Tarla Shana.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah. Forget water, get milk.
नहीं लग रहा है ना, तो अभी क्या भी बता दे, हाँ?
नहीं एकदम 10 on 10.
Oh God, he's sweating.
लाइफ में कुछ करना है. हाँ, अभी क्या करना है वो अभी मालूम नहीं है, पर कुछ तो करना है. आज मैं आपको बताऊंगी मेरे कुछ करने की रेसिपी. पहले तो आप 4-5 ऐसे लोग लो जो आप पे हंसते हो. नल्लू, रोटी गोल ही क्यों होती है? पराठा तो स्क्वायर, ट्रायंगल सब बनता है.
That's awesome.
गोल होने का प्रेशर क्यों? आप पढ़ाम क्या करते? हाँ, अपने इस कुछ को एक एयर टाइट डब्बे में बंद करके पीछे कहीं रख के भूल जाते हैं। 12 साल हो गए हमारी शादी को। उस रद्दी वाले को भी पता है इसको लाइफ में क्या करना है। और एक मैं।
You have a purpose.
लेकिन आपको एक बेस्ट बात बताऊं, आपके इस कुछ को ढूंढने की ना एक्सपायरी डेट नहीं होती है।
Oh, I love
पर
this.
शर्त ये है कि ट्राई करते रहना ही पड़ेगा। वेलकम टू
Cooking class.
होम तरला कुकिंग क्लास।
समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या ये?
मैंने क्या किया ना, मुर्ग मुसलम को लिया, मुर्ग को हटा दिया।
Looks so good.
Yeah.
टाटा मुसलम।
Damn. It looks very inspiring too. That's like the thing I was taking the most. And I mean, a lot of what you said in the first teaser that we watched, that, you know, she's going to be possibly, you know, like she's married, she's got children, there's other things going on in her life, but she's got goals, she's got dreams that she hopes to like achieve. And I love like the whole fact of like, you know, no matter what, just going after your goals.
Yeah.
And it just feels like this movie is going to have a very big balance of the drama side and also like the happy side of like cooking and achieving one's goals and dreams. And that's the part I'm looking most forward to, is how they balance between those two, because it can be hit and miss with certain films, but I feel like what I was seeing in these trailers, it really feel like it struck a balance for me.
Yeah, and I love the whole idea of like, it's never too late to have a dream, it's never too late to go for your dream, because I think a lot of the time we kind of put an expiry date on when we think we should have achieved certain things by. Like, you know, for instance, by the time I'm 30, I should have a family and that would be successful for me, you know, or like I should already be sorted in my career or have everything figured out by a certain age. And then you reach that age and you're like, oh, I'm still a hot mess. Like, what? I mean, I don't know. I might just be speaking from personal experience and just talking about me, but I feel like I am not alone in this. And so I love it when I see a story about a woman who's kind of like, I love that question about like, why does the roti have to be round? And I feel like, you know, that's obviously talking about like a more philosophical question, is like, if other breads can be different shaped, then why do I have to fit into this specific shape? You know, like, why can't I be star shaped or whatever the hell shape that I want to be, you know? And so I love that it's kind of talking about that and letting us know through her story, like, it's never too late to change, it's never too late to try something different. And so inspiring.
That's a great point you make, because like just that little piece of bread, the point she's making, yes, she's talking about bread, but it's also the writer, like, it's a very philosophical point of view that the writer is using. It's just a very smart way of talking about that. Like, I don't always have to go the generic route or the route that everyone expects you to go. Like, let me try something new and let me try something different. Like, and it's just about a piece of bread. But again, I love the point that the writer was trying to hit home with that specific line. But yeah, no, this looks really endearing. It looks really sweet. It looks very delicious too from the food. Just from that perspective, I'm like, I must watch, because as we talked about earlier, if you haven't checked out the American film Chef with Jon Favreau, that movie is very delightful. It's a family film as well with cooking.
There actually is an Indian version of the
is
movie
there?
Chef.
Ooh, I want to see it.
Starring Saif Ali Khan,
Ooh,
I believe,
well,
right, you guys?
I would love to see that. But I guess if you've seen that movie too, I mean, everyone knows if you've seen the shorts of us watching cooking stuff, you know I love food. So anything with food, I'm on board. But also when you know, throw in a character that I can get behind, get invested in, and there's a really intriguing story there about like achieving one's goals. I mean, I think that's something we can all get behind.
Yeah, and I love that it's telling a story about a woman who isn't like, you know, she's not like a young woman. You know, I just really appreciate the desire to tell stories about different types of people with different ages and from different walks of life, because I feel like it just makes it more relatable for a wider variety of people, because we're not all like, you know, teenagers anymore. Like, we're not all in our 20s, you know, and it's always interesting to kind of learn about experiences from different generations as well. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reaction. This movie is coming out very soon on Zee5, so check it out there. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, all notifications, and upvote this video. And we will catch you next time. I'm Achara. KIRK. This is
Andrew Flash Gordon.
Ciao.